Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. The major advantage, or one of the major advantages of candlestick analysis, is it allows you to identify which sectors are going to be the strong sectors. And it also identifies when those strong sector moves come to an end. Now, there's two factors. One, knowing what the overall market is doing. As we can see, the Dow failed at this little resistance level, traded back below the 50, traded below the T-line, stochastic starting to roll over, and you can see there's kind of a wedge formation. This pretty much tells you the markets are not really enthusiastic about going up or going down. Obviously, with it trading below the T-line, the bias right now is heading down, which I would suspect they're coming down to at least test this level to see what will happen at that point. The NASDAQ, same scenario, failed at this resistance level with a bearish left-right combo, then closed below the T-line. You can see there's kind of a trend channel where they could be selling off the NASDAQ down to this level. So obviously, when the markets are moving sideways and trading below the T-line, you can still have some long positions on in the portfolio or in the trading account, but they need to be confirmed by the fact that they are continuing to trade above the T-line. On the other hand, if we think everything's selling off, the bias is going to be a little bit stronger to the downside or short positions. So, time to take profits in the oil stocks. Whoops, I should have been in. You can see how in the overbought condition, moving away from the T-line, we now have a bearish Harami telling us probably the buying has stopped in the crude oil. Doesn't mean there's going to be a full-scale reversal. It just means there's going to be some move back to the T-line. This was also evident in numerous oil stocks, as you can see in Apache. When it got up here to the resistance level, it did an evening star signal. Very simple. When you see a doji in the overbought condition, if they open it lower the next day, the probabilities based upon the Japanese rice traders doji rule is that it's going to move in the direction of how they open it, with the expectation they are coming back here to test the T-line. When you see other stocks in that sector doing the same thing, that's a pretty good indication that they're selling the crude oil stocks or the oil stocks across the board. But the same scenario works for the short side. The retail stocks are showing numerous bearish J-hook patterns in most of the retail stocks. When you see the same patterns occurring in a whole sector, that's a pretty good indication. There's the biggies or the big boys are selling that sector across the board. Best Buy doing a bearish J-hook pattern. If it breaks through this level, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 in progress. Dick's had the additional evidence that they popped back up to the T-line. Remember, this is a very strong sell force, a bearish best friend. Consolidation. Now you've got the bearish J-hook pattern that would imply wave 3 is going to be the same as wave 1. Coals, you can see how it was rolling over. Big dumpling top, bearish J-hook. Here's your support level. If they open this lower, the probabilities of wave 3 is going to be extremely strong. So this is where candlestick analysis allows you to pinpoint which stocks or which sectors to be in. We went short on Etsy today because of the bearish J-hook pattern. Again, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 starting, because notice the little doji sandwich gap down. That infers, especially with your stochastics rolling over, that wave 3 is now in progress. So obviously, you want to be going with the flow. If the market is selling off, you want to find the strongest or the weakest sectors. But on the same account, we recommended TGTX because of the fry pan bottom. Remember the elements of a candlestick pattern. It's a buildup of investor sentiment that's usually not going to be deterred by what the overall market direction is going to do. So all this information we teach daily in the daily chat rooms, our Monday night session. And as a matter of fact, tonight we will be doing a free session evaluating the market and which sectors are going to be the strongest. Also, you might want to take advantage of our 2-week free trial now that we're going into the strong trading season. Remember, this doesn't cost you anything, and what it does illustrate is the logic that is built into candlestick analysis, that no matter what trading style you're using or trading technique, add candlesticks to it and you're going to enhance it quite a bit. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.